Hello there, beautiful dear soul ones. It is the 17th of May in my time zone. The moon at the moment just shifted into Scorpio. The sun is still in beautiful grounded Taurus. And numerology day number 7 connected to Neptune and the mystic. So today again is a lovely day to meditate, to go within for contemplation, and trying out any new spiritual practices we may have been wanting to connect to. Today, hopefully, also this full moon that we're headed to, it's a very, very strong full moon. I personally find the Scorpio and Pisces new and full moons the strongest. They are really moons that ask us to go within, really go within, have this time for reflection, contemplation, self-understanding, and they can be very, very testing, very intense, very forceful, very expanding, but in a little bit of a rough way. but on the flip side, it really does promote great expansion and great leaps forward, right? So in these last days, we may have been really tested once again with our coping habits, with old stories, old patterns that may have been coming up, and being revisited with that. And hopefully this round we have also been observant of it. As we sit in it, we observe that we went into those old coping habits, all these things that doesn't serve us any longer. And with this full moon coming ahead, it's all about unveiling the truth, right? Unveiling the illusions, unveiling what's there. So perhaps today, or even yesterday for some of us, and some of us in a couple of days, we will start to understand ourselves a little deeply and understand the truth in these patterns so we can let go of it. Full moon is all about releasing. So just releasing all of this that doesn't serve us, all of this that's holding us back. Yes. So hopefully by today we're all feeling a little stronger and having a little bit more insight and seeing, yes, those are the things that I'm letting go of. And this is why Scorpionic moon's all about death and rebirth. We let go of the past, of things that doesn't serve us, and we go through rebirth. And that is a very personal journey, going through death and rebirth, right? Let's see what else wants to come through. Yes, about the divine masculine. The collective divine masculine has been going through intense purging. So a rebalancing of the divine masculine. So many over masculine men right now may have been going through a really, really testing time, because they've been really reflecting on themselves and being invited to add a little bit more of a feminine understanding, or a more balanced masculine into their life and their lifestyle, their perspectives. So that could have been very testing for these over masculine men, unbalanced, bringing it back into balance. And then for the rest of us beautiful men and women, it's also rebalancing our masculine within ourselves and just bringing that balance, in the way we think, in the way we speak, in the way we share, just bringing a little bit more harmony. And also for our very masculine females, it can be very testing, and just, noticing how can we bring more of an intuitive path, a more feminine path? How can we bring more of a non-linear way of thinking, doing things, connecting to things, connecting to people? And that's just being asked of us more and more. So it's a very beautiful time. All of these moons, these weeks, have been in preparation, for, as we're going to this next Mayan Galactic New Year, into the year of the feminine. It's all of this is preparation of the balancing of the feminine, of the masculine, of linear, non-linear, spiritual and science and aspects within our realities. So as we're going through this rebalancing, it can be very confusing because we're being flung from left to right. We're being flung, and being kind of teased by two different truths. And the thing is, when we're finding our balance, we connect to the extreme left truth or the extreme right truth, but we gotta find the balance in between the two. And each of our own balance spots is personal, right? It's all personal. We all have a different balance spot between these two extremes. But as we're going through and finding that balance spot for ourselves, it can be very confusing because we're going through these extremes of a very feminine way, a masculine way, or a very black and a very white truth. And it just takes some settling in. And as we settle in more into the balance between the two, the swaying of our truths won't go from extremes anymore, but less and less and less until we can settle into our specific balance point, our specific truth. And that takes a little while, so we'll have a lot of patience with each other and others. But this is also what is naturally happening within Mother Earth right now, the collective consciousness, feminine and masculine collectives consciousnesses, as well as the alignment of the stars. So knowing that we're not separate, knowing that everyone's going through different types of challenges and changes right now in their lives, whether they are fully conscious or unconscious of it. And taking a breath every day and knowing what we're doing it for. What are we doing it for? When our truth and our goals are in alignment with ourselves, who we are to be, our soul being, and when they are in alignment with others, with other beings, and when they're in alignment with the divine, with nature, with Mother Earth, with the stars, with the highest of sources, we are in triple full alignment, right? And then we can be really connected. Then we can really be moving forward in a very beautiful, balanced way. And sometimes when we notice, when we are just doing something that's self-serving, or just serving someone else, or just serving the greatest good, but we forgot to serve ourselves as well, then we can see there can be unbalanced. Like, okay, it's nice if you're working for Greenpeace, but if you forget to, have 3 meals a day and eat and take care of your body, it's not going to be in a very balanced and helpful way. So it's lovely you're doing this beautiful thing, but we do have to take care of all aspects of ourselves, our body, mind, and soul, as well as our personal care, selfness, care for others, and care for the greater good. And when we align ourselves with all of those 3 aspects, we can move forward in a more balanced way and just tweaking where is necessary, right? Adding some more spice and pepper and salt where is needed, and it's a journey. We don't get it right straight away. No, that's what we're here for. We're, putting it in the mix. We're making the soup and adding a bit more pepper and salt and tasting it and like, oh, yeah, it could use a little lime, etc. So we don't get it straight away, but that's part of the journey. That's part of our learning. That's part of our understanding. So yesterday, personally, I was guided to take a very self-nurturing day. It was a 6th day, all about self-nurturing, cocooning, and I just took a reset day, which was wonderful and lovely. And today is this beautiful day connected with the mystic, and just taking the time today to connect with higher sources as many times as you feel, go deep into meditation, and lots of self-nurturing is very fruitful as we head to this full moon. Self-cocooning, and just time to move forward in our own truths. And as we respect and have integrity and understanding for our own truths, we create this for others as well, and have total love and understanding that we're all going through our own little unique processes, and how we can support each other through each other's processes by just having a lot of understanding and compassion and integrity to our own path. All right. I send you all so much love. Thank you all for your wonderful messages, and much, much love. Mwah. Bye.